Hello Atlas, my name is Daniel. I'm an electrician in Portland, Oregon, and this is my setup. So to start off, the reason why I went with a higher quality tool belt and why eventually that journey led to Atlas was because I love my job and I want to do it for a long time. So in order to do that, I wanted to get a tool belt that is going to keep up with me. It's not going to fall apart, it's good quality, but I want a tool belt that is good for my body. It's ergonomical, something that isn't going to hurt my back, hurt my hips, something that can go at my speed, and also be a huge advantage on the field. So I decided to go with just a simple, breathable setup, and that's why I went with the rigid tool belt and suspenders, and just build everything off that. That keeps it breathable. You know, Portland, it does rain a lot, however, it does get pretty hot in the summers. I don't do too well in the heat, so I need to breathe, and this is perfect for that. So, to start off with the suspenders, got the magnets on the side, which are awesome. Throw tools on there. Typically, I would have some wire nuts. I will have, some 632, 832 screws or fasteners. I love it. Comes in so handy. Prevents me from putting things in my mouth, which is a terrible habit. Straight from the ground into the mouth, and it's just not a good idea. So instead of doing that, keep it right here. It's easy. That works really well. The suspenders give me a perfect slot to throw a little utility right here. Got a perfect little place to hang my light. And now, moving down, the Murphy speed pouch is killer. I love this thing. Typically, I loaded it up for the video, but I might run this even a little lighter than what I have now. I might go with I have my side cutters, my strippers, flathead, maybe I have the nip picks as well, but I loaded it up just to show how much you can stuff in this thing. I mean, there's room for more than you need, and it's like so compact, it barely takes any space. I'm a big fan of this pouch. And then moving on to this guy, the holster. I'm a huge fan of the holster. Atlas is one of the only companies that I found when I was looking around for a bunch of different brands that does an actual dedicated spot for your impact gun, or even a full-size drill if you want it as well. But it has a dedicated spot for it. Typically with other tool belts, you would have really the only option just to maybe hang it on the hook or whatever, and it just doesn't really function well. You walk and it slides around and bumps around, but this, it keeps it steady, it doesn't move around. Really big fan of this guy. Plus, got some slots here to throw. I got my spade bit, got a little magnetizer there. And this guy I love this bag. It's got so much room. You got room here, I throw my wire nuts in this bag here. There's enough wire nuts to do more than I need. Perfect bag for that. I keep my fasteners, my screws there. I got a huge 8-inch deep pocket, easily enough to throw in the T600. And plus, if you ever run out of pockets here, you can easily throw some tools in there. And yeah, like if I'm doing like a commercial job or something and I need a bunch of different tools on me, no problem. I got this, plus I got more room on here to throw more tools if necessary. And those oddly shaped tools, maybe like an MC cutter or something like that, easily can throw that in there. And to add on that, if you're going to be throwing tools in this pocket, it's got that super sweet 12 gauge wire where you can just kind of mold it to whatever shape you want it and get it so that you can almost get that perfect shape where your tools are not going to be moving side to side. In the back, just got the holder for the hammer, got a little loop for my keys, got the electrical tape, and yeah, that's about it. Every single job site that I go on, there is at least one guy. It's like, what are you wearing? And they always make me slow down. They always make me like, all right, where is that company? Where did you get that? And it makes sense. You look at this tool belt and you can see that it was thought out. It was built by a company that has attention to detail and also puts pride in their work, and American made. The quality is incredible. As I just said, it's super durable. I'm pretty hard on my gear. I spend a lot of money on this, but I don't baby it. I do not baby it. I kind of trash it, or thrash it. And because I'm working and I'm doing my job, I'm not going to slow down to take better care of my gear, if that makes sense. It's gonna have to keep up with me. And these do that. They do an incredible job of that. So good job, Atlas. I'm a fan of your tool belts. I'm a fan of what you do. Keep it up.